Greetings, greetings, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's Movement Medicine Morsel. We're continuing September as Yoga Month and working our way through the inner practices that align us internally, and these support the physical poses and flows. Today we are dealing with one of the niyamas, which are personal observances, and today's theme is svadhyaya, or study of the self. I'm choosing to translate it as self reflection. So in yoga, we have a question of who am I? Am I my body? No. Am I my thoughts? No. My emotions? Who am I? What am I? That question alone is the food for much reflection and much meditation. So there is a soul within us. And as we go within, we start to realize that it's deeper and wiser to trust what is eternal, to trust what is deep inside, and to hold a little less tightly to the external things by which we might identify ourselves, our possessions, our looks, our youth, all of those things. Those are always going to change. They're always going to change. So, what's eternal and what's inside? So, we've been looking at who are we in some of these other talks, and there's an eternal part of ourselves that doesn't die, that isn't born, and that's the part that we're wanting to cultivate and remember as we practice yoga. You could call it the soul, you could call it the spirit. So when we talk about self in yoga, we have a big S self, namely that big self, the soul, God, if you want to use that language, Gaia, Great Spirit, whatever you might choose as a name for this nameless energy that is within us and also within every other sentient being, within all humans of all races, all levels of society, all socioeconomic levels, also in all animals, legs, wings, swimming, crawling, also in the plants, the trees, the water, the earth, the fire, the air, and space, everywhere. So we are all interconnected. There's also the small s self, the personal, each one of us manifestation of this energy in a little package, but still connected to the big energy. So we're reflecting on our own selves and cultivation of, I like to simplify things. Maybe it's not always the best way for everybody, but it helps me kind of hone in. So I like to think of today's topic, an antidote or a medicine for today's topic of self-study or self-awareness is loving kindness, to practice loving kindness, to practice loving kindness to ourselves, self-forgiveness, compassion, patience, appreciation, knowing that there is a beautiful truth within us and that we are connected to the highest good, and then extrapolating that to all other beings and really knowing that we're all together. Because when we know this, how can we be cruel to one another? How can we want to take something that belongs to another? How can we not want for others to be healthy, safe, content? How can we not want to share something of our bounty, whether it's our time, our treasure, if we have money that we can give to a good cause, or our talents, maybe we can donate a gift that we have. So this way we all look out for each other and we remember that we really are stewards of ourselves, each other, and of this beautiful earth. So that's enough about the talking part. Let's get up and move. You can stay seated if you'd like to. So, how do we connect with this feeling of peacefulness inside, of remembering our true nature? Well, one of the ways is to remember when we remind each other, like we're being reminded today. And another way is to embody. Even though we don't want to identify completely with our bodies are still a beautiful vehicle in which our souls experience this world. So as we care for our bodies, we're also caring for a part of creation. We're made of the same elements of earth, flowing liquids and water, fire of our metabolism, air of our lungs, space in our consciousness. We're made up of the same things as the world around us. So caring for our bodies and also cleansing our bodies, whether we're, staying clean, we're eating well, we're having a good shower or a bath, we're also going to clean off any stagnant energy that might be clinging to us. So let's plant our feet. Let's rise up into the sky through the crown of our head so we have that beautiful posture. Take a deep breath in, filling the belly and the chest, and exhale, let out any old stuff. And again, inhale, exhale, clear the lungs, clear the energy field, soften the knees, and keep breathing. And let's give a little bounce. We're releasing energy, we're getting our circulation going. We're letting go of any clinging to bits that are illusory. And we're releasing so that we can focus on loving kindness, because we know desires are limitless. They can go on forever, and we can be motivated by desire and also motivated by avoidance of pain. So those are two things that can really push us and pull us. But if we start to release those, to start to make our desires quieter, simplify our lives, let's shake up, then we have more time to go within and we're not as attached to all of those externals. So shaking out and just let go, just forget the thinking part right now, shake the body, wiggle a little bit from side to side, shake the hands up, lift and drop the heels. Oh, so refreshing to get the energy moving. Breathing smoothly, gently. Let this come to its natural ending. Feel and keep the knees soft and keep your suspension. And we're going to swing a little bit gently with the feet planted and then opening up the spiral by lifting the back heel. And take a look. See with clear eyes. Sometimes we become unconscious of things that are part of our daily routine, but see with fresh eyes, beginner eyes, being in the present and allowing this to come to its natural ending. And some shoulder circles. Inhale up and back, exhale down and forward. We're going to turn the palms up as we take the shoulders back, and as we exhale, the backs of the hands brush through. Inhale, elbows, palms up. Exhale, backs of the hands, and you can add a little bit of spine if you like. If you're doing this in your chair, you can be rounding the back. So exhale, we want to really get those shoulders to come forward. Inhale, we want the chest to open. And let's do two more. Exhale, backs of the hands coming forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Shake out a little bit, shake out the hands. Rub the palms, pause, stand tall, breathe and feel warmth between your palms. Feel that warmth. And gently start to keep the fingers together, but create a tiny space between the centers of your palms, just a little bit. See if you can still feel that. And then maybe open it a little bit more as though there's a light between your hands and that expands. And exhale, it condenses back together. You can straighten the knees a little bit as you expand that ball of light, and exhale, soften the knees a little bit. Play with this a little bit on your own, eyes opened or closed, and keep the feeling between your hands. If you go too far and you lose the feeling, just come back to rubbing and the small movement. Let's take this a little lower in front of the low belly. Inhale, coming to your full height. Exhale, softening the knees and collecting the concentrated ball of light. Inhale, let this light expand a little bit more. And exhale. We'll do one more of these. Very much in the moment, listening to what's in the moment. Sometimes we spend our time in the past or in the future and we forget this moment. And this moment is the only moment we have. And we're going to be practicing a little bit with past, present, and future, because sometimes we've done things in the past we're not happy about, and we may torture ourselves with them or keep reminding ourselves. But everything we've been through is a lesson, and we can choose to learn in this life journey. So I want you to feel the outside edge of your hand now and just kind of paint as though you have paint on the karate chop side of your hand, and draw some circles and moving the shoulders. Take big circles. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, brush with the backs of the hands. Lift up, open the chest. Exhale. Now release the fingers and let the eyes travel into the distance. As you inhale, palms cup the earth and feel the earth. Turn up and gather the sky and bring this energy in to you as you stand in your full height. As you exhale, turn the fingers in and reach back and start to bring that outer edge of the hand up and around, shoulders come in. Reach up to the sky, gather all of that energy, swirl it around, painting with the outside of the edge of the hand, and return to the low belly. Inhale, open the heart and the elbows, breathe in your highest nature. Exhale, brush the hands through, release, and let the eyes go forward. Inhale, gather the earth and the sky. Let those elements bring you strength and remind you of your connection to all. Exhale, reach the fingers back and start spiraling the outsides of the hands, shoulders round. Inhale, reach up, connect with the sky, paint with the outside of the hand, and bring that energy back. Okay, so a bit of warm up and a bit of the flow. This flow is called the Lotus Rises from the Water from Daisy Lee's Radiant Lotus series. And the idea is that the lotus grows from the mud, yet becomes a beautiful, transcendent, and inspiring flower. So like the phoenix rising from ashes, the lotus rises from the mud. Let's start with the right hand. So we've done this movement with both arms, and we've got our shoulders swirly and the outsides of our hands very expressive. Now we're going to do the same movement with the right hand, the left hand, and then both arms. So just a quick view. As we inhale, we're going to open to the right, and this is welcoming the past. Turn the hand over, exhale, bring the past with love, touch the present, release into the future with love. Okay, so that was just a little view. Now let's do it together. The hands are cupped in front of the creation center, the second chakra, reproductive area, but also the source of flow and creativity. Exhale, knees are a little bit bent. Inhale, the right elbow and shoulder open, and you rotate gently and you lovingly welcome the past. Turning the hand over, exhale, bring the past forward with love. Find the present, and then allow a calm, clear future. As you inhale, cup the earth for stability, gather the sky for inspiration, and stand up as you bring this into you. Exhale, the fingers turn in and reach behind. You look, you're rotating, coming up and around. And on the inhale, gathering that beautiful heavenly energy for even more inspiration and circling it around and bringing it back to this moment. Other side, inhale, elbow, shoulder, rotating, embracing the past with love and wisdom. Exhale, bringing the past, meeting the present, and visioning a beautiful future. Gathering earth on the inhalation, adding sky, bringing those big elementals into you to give you strength and stability. Exhale, reaching back, look where you've been, coming around on a new octave, inhaling as you circle up and around, gathering beautiful, inspiring energy and bringing it back. And again, inhale, the heart opens, the elbows spread, you breathe in the sky and the heavens. Turn the hands over, the past, the present, the future, all a beautiful flow. Palms cup the earth as you begin an inhalation. Gather the sky and stand in your full power. Exhale, the fingers travel back, touching the past, coming around, rising up, fingers facing in, palms up, and exhale, swirling the energy and bringing it in. Let's do one more full set. Inhale to the right, opening up, loving where you've been. Exhale, bringing it forward. It's created your present, and the present will create the future as well. Inhale, earth and sky. Let their energy support you. Exhale, reach back, touching the past and rising up and coming to heavenly energy, joining all of that extra beautiful wisdom to bring it all home. Inhale, spiral, open, embrace the past with love. Exhale, bring it with you through to the present, seeing a beautiful future. Gathering earth and sky on the inhalation, bringing it in, turning the fingers into the body, reaching back, exhaling, starting to come up. Inhaling, the palm gathers heavenly energy, and exhale, our true nature connected to all the elements and our highest selves. Inhale, breathe in, open the heart, fill yourself with love. Exhale, leap into your true nature. Earth, double sky. Inhale and feel the strength that this gives you. Pause here for a moment. Exhale, feel your highest self. Next exhalation, turn the fingers in and reach them back. Then lead with the pinky fingers, exhaling around. Inhaling, open up, breathe in the sky, and bring everything back. Inhale, shift your weight to your left foot. Lift the right heel, step the right foot in. Gather all of the energy, fold your hands, rest them over your low belly. Grow tall through the crown of your head, reach down through the soles of your feet, and settle your breath, breathing deeply and smoothly into your low belly center, remembering it has a front, a back, a right, a left, waist above, pelvic floor below, a whole sphere of energy expanding, heart floating brightly above, skull floating clear and brightly above that. And this brings us to whatever feeling you have. Take a moment to notice if you feel a little calmer, a little bit more settled in your true nature, maybe less distracted, less pulled around by the news or your obligations or the world that's starting to rush around a little bit more again. Going back in to feel yourself, to meditate on your true self and your eternal self. And whatever feeling of peace or calm that you have, allow it to expand through your whole being into every cell. And know that you can return to this memory or maybe bits of this practice and to your breath at any time, always remembering that the dive in is what yoga is. It's an involution to return to our true nature. And I thank you so much for joining in, whether you're watching in real time or later, but it's all the same. So, presence and heart communication, whether this is real or live, and it's all live. Many blessings. We'll see you next time. Drop me a comment or a line if you find any of these things touch you or resonate, or even if you have more questions. I love to hear from you, and my heart goes out to you. Many blessings today and always.